Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron Channel. I'm Steve Shaw. In this video, we're going to talk about lat pull downs and pull ups, or more specifically, vertical pulls, and something no one really talks about when it comes to these lifts. Before I get into this topic, if you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. The best topic ideas I turn into videos just like this. All right, so when it comes to upper body movement patterns or working the back, we have two different types of pulls or rows. We have a horizontal row, which is the opposite of like a bench press or bench press type of movement, like a bench press, dumbbell bench, or even a push-up. So the opposite of that is going to be a horizontal row, which is like a dumbbell row, a pendlay row, a seated cable row, machine row, chest supported row, those types of things. Then you have a vertical pull. That's the opposite of like an overhead press, which is a vertical press, right? So a vertical pull, we have pull-ups, obviously chin-ups and lat pull-downs. So a lot of times when people, and just consider this an educational type of video because it's something you need to know when it comes to pull-ups and lat pull-downs. A lot of people will ask me why I'm so horizontally focused, why I do so many rows. And here's the thing. When it comes to horizontal rows, dumbbell rows, barbell rows, seated cable rows, machine rows, there's a lot of room for progression. The average lifter can really progress on those, and they add a lot to your back. They can add a lot to your back. One of the main issues with lat pull downs and pull-ups is that they can be difficult for most of you. They can be difficult for a lot of you. I'm not telling you they're bad exercises and not to do them, not at all. I do lat pull downs and I used to do a lot of pull-ups. I don't do many pull-ups anymore, but we need to understand their limitations, and that's why I'm making this video. With most lat pull down machines, you're going to really come to the end of progression really, really quickly. Maybe a year, maybe 2 years, maybe even sooner. It can be partly due to the limitation of the machine, the limitation of the leverages or the leverage profile. You just kind of cap out. You can be progressing on a lat pull down, pretty consistently. And then all of a sudden it becomes like, boom, impossible to progress. It's been like that for me over the years, many, many times. I would move to a different gym, or here I have a plate-loaded machine, and you kind of progress, and then you hit almost a hard wall where it feels impossible to add a rep. And it can kind of go on like that for a long period of time. Progression just kind of hits that hard wall, and it's like a hard plateau. And there's not a lot you can do with it at that point, with lat pull downs at that point when you hit that kind of hard wall. Now, pull-ups, on the other hand, another vertical pull. Some of you just naturally get pull-ups, whether you're just a skinny guy or you're built for them as far as your leverages. Some of you just naturally crush pull-ups. But for the rest of us, for those of us that struggle either by weight or just because of our limb lengths and leverages, this is going to be an exercise where you progress very, very slowly. One thing I tell people that are slow progressors, and that's probably maybe 90% of you, I'm just pulling a random percentage out of my ass, but if you can gain one rep on pull-ups in a month, you're doing really, really good. You're doing good. That would be adding 12 reps to your sets over the course of a year, and we have to project that over the course of 3, 4, 5 years. You can get really strong at pull-ups, even if you naturally stink at them, but understand you're going to progress very, very slowly. So to circle back to the point of this video, you have two exercises for your vertical pulls. You have lat pull downs and pull-ups that can be a struggle for many, many lifters. Lat pull downs, you can hit a hard wall. They can be really hard to progress at. And same with pull-ups. So you have two movement patterns. The two primary movements or exercises for a vertical pull, which can really be areas of struggle for the average lifter. If you're trying to build a big back and you're struggling with these lifts, it is very, very important that you have a horizontal row strong program. It can be unbalanced. It can be more horizontal rows than vertical rows. Just know that's okay. That's the type of lifter I am. I'm out of leg room when it comes to lat pull downs. I still do those, and you can still implement strategies to work on those, like rest pause or whatever. Pull-ups, I no longer do them. I'm just a big blocky meathead. They're just too hard for me. I can't really do more than 5%. So if you're one of these lifters that falls into this category that sucks at pull-ups, and you're okay with that, you're still going to be a slow progressor, that you're kind of out of room or progressing slowly with lat pull downs just because of the limitations of the machine or the leverage profile of the machine, know it's okay to be imbalanced and really attack the rows, because the rows are going to give you the horizontal rows are going to give you a lot of bang for your buck. There's a lot of quality horizontal row exercises, and you have plenty of room to progress on. Dumbbell rows, barbell rows, seated cable rows, T-bar rows, chest supporter rows, machine rows, on and on and on. So don't be afraid to get unbalanced if you want a big back. Continue to work on your vertical pulls, your lat pull downs and pull-ups, but really make sure, if you want a big back, to attack your horizontal rows, even if you're getting in a 2-to-1 ratio. That's at least what I get in. So guys, hope this video has been of some help. If you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. If you made it this far in this video and have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do. I'd appreciate the support. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.